one.
Party!
Hey!
Hi, you guys. Welcome to My Name Channel Live. It's me, Beth. It's also him, Andrew WK.
Hello.
Hi.
How
Thanks
are
for
you?
being here.
Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, Andrew's gonna be hanging out all show to talk about, in no particular order, rock music, parties, comedy, the power of positive thinking, and most importantly, the release of the 10th anniversary edition of Andrew WK's I Get Wet album. Awesome. Also today we've got a very special My Name Channel original premiere at the end of the show. It's the season finale of Save the Supers with special guest star Seth Green. Okay, I'm feeling very positive about the show today. Speaking of positive feelings, Andrew, you are not just a rock star, but you also are a motivational speaker,
Yes,
right?
yes. And actually, this weekend I'll be speaking at the My Little Pony convention called Canterlot Gardens in Strongsville, Ohio, giving a pep rally and a positive motivational speech for folks that like ponies.
That's amazing. My uncle lives there. Also, I love that you do this motivational speaking because, so I'm a good friend.
Yeah, you do seem like a good friend.
Thanks. I'm glad I just exude that. But when it comes to, like, sometimes friends come to me with, they have problems in their lives.
Oh, I hate that.
But I thought you were good. But I always just, I never know what to say. Sometimes I just kind of pour more wine.
Yeah. Pour wine, coffee,
yeah.
water.
Yeah, I just pour as many liquids as I can to cover up the situation. Because sometimes just a bummer situation is just a bummer situation, right?
No, there's always a silver lining on that cloud. There's always another way to approach it. Because, life, as far as we know, is a psychedelic experience. You can always reinterpret.
Okay, well, this is great. This is a great start. We're going to put your belief in motivational speaking to the test. It's time to play Super Effing Positive with Andrew WK.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to do your professional motivational speaker positivity, and I'm going to try. We've come up with a bunch of shitty situations that need a super effing positive spin on them.
Yeah.
Now, you guys watching, if you have any doozies, put them in the chat. Maybe we can help you.
Yes.
Okay, here's the first problem. Let's get super effing positive. The problem is a bird just pooped on my head. Andrew, what would you say?
Okay, well, first of all, this is an organic experience. This is not like, poison. This is, bird crap. There's probably some nutrients in there that could actually, emollients and nutrients that could soothe your hair, add oils to your hair. It's a good conditioner at the very least. And if you have, gray hair, you're probably not going to even see it. If you're an older woman or man, maybe you're a blondie, you rub it into your hair. And worst case, you look like Amadeus Mozart, and who wouldn't want to look like him?
That's really positive. That works so well.
Thank you very much.
Also, let's go to number 2. Okay, all my white T-shirts have pit stains in them. Okay, I'm gonna tackle this one. I need some inspirational music to help me out. I feel like. I mean, yours is so good. Okay, so here's what I would say. This is fantastic. It's okay because now you get to buy a whole new wardrobe. That means it's time to get a whole new wardrobe.
Yeah.
Time to cut off your shirts and
Like
make
that.
a rocker shirt and show off your guns.
Yeah.
So that's what it's time for when you have pit stains.
Yeah.
How did I do?
You did great. You're doing
The
fantastic.
music helps.
Yeah.
All right, we have a tweet. Someone has a problem. Let's see what you guys have. Bud Court. I failed the PSATs.
Ooh.
Okay.
You know what? That's a fun experience. You get to go and sit in this room. It's a test. You get to do it again. This is great. You're going to do it again.
Or change your life or take a different course.
Yeah, or just
not take it again.
You can live on the street. Now, that's a fantastic place. There's so many characters out there. There's the, smooth pavement. You can have a lot of fun not doing anything.
Yeah. That's a very positive spin on failing the PSATs.
Thank you very much.
Okay, here's another one. This next one is, I couldn't find a date to prom, so I have to go with my cousin. Well, the good news is that's not your worst problem. Your worst problem is that you guys just look a lot alike.
That's great. I had a dream the other night about, I've been having a lot of dreams and they've been kind of blending in. My memory has been, accessing these dreams.
Reality?
Yeah, exactly. And one of the dreams was that I was, in many relationships with family members, and turned out that actually some of that was true. And that explains a lot of things about, some kind of mental illness that I've had, which is no laughing matter. But the worst case is you have a crazy life and a crazy, baby.
That is, that's true.
Yeah.
The crazy and the coolest thing about this then is that then you're closer to being like NWK.
Yeah.
That's a very positive thing. Okay, here's another one. This is a bummer situation. I have bed bugs. This is a tough one to motivate.
Okay, now I wasn't planning on talking about this.
It's like therapy hour.
I know this is very close to home because I just had a bed bug attack. Now, I don't know if you can get a close up on this. This is, you know, I was telling earlier folks, like, this is not a wart. This is a bed bug bite that I had in Dallas, Texas. You know, everything's a bit bigger down in Dallas. We do things down there a little bit bigger, and sure enough, they do bed bugs a bit bigger.
That is way bigger than I. That is terrifying.
There's some bites there. And,
are you okay?
No, I'm not. But it's not because of the bed bugs. And then also here and whatnot.
Those are huge. Is that that's what happened?
Well, I had an allergic reaction and an infection because I was so filthy. And the doctor said when the bed bug bit me, it inserted those germs and bacteria into my bloodstream. So that's another.
The devils, those things. Okay, wait. So how do we get positive about this?
It looks awesome. Like, this is the thing. I can put this in someone's face, and they like the reaction that they get. It's like playing a whole concert. The excitement that
You're
happens.
Right. You do pump up the energy level. You see it.
Yeah,
everyone
just like
kind
that.
of.
So.
Yeah, it really does up the energy.
And I still have a few of the bed bugs on my clothes because I haven't changed my clothes since then. I slept in the clothes at the place in the Dallas. So it's exciting, like people's reactions.
Yeah. Great. Next one. We have a comment from YouTube, actually.
Oh.
This is from Amy Poland. I want to kiss someone, but they don't want to kiss me.
Well,
I don't.
Well, I mean, I would say make out with the mirror. It's a very smooth surface. First of all, it's
going to be smooth surfaces.
Oh, I do.
Concrete.
Glass, tile, marble. Now, most of the time, if you kiss a smooth surface, there's gonna be a lot of saliva. There's gonna be a lot of buildup, a lot of residue. Clean it afterwards. But it's
Exactly. That is a very positive. I mean, it's probably better than this person anyway.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay, next comment from YouTube. This one's from W4Will Detta. Positive spin on not being to find any band members. Well, the good news is your spelling is probably worse than your music.
I can answer this. When I first wanted to start NWK, right? I couldn't find any band members either. I asked my friends; they didn't want to do it. I put ads in like the Village Voice. It's a local paper here, and the equivalent of Craigslist and things like that. People would show up. They're like, "Well, you're gonna have keyboards? That's not cool." So I couldn't find any band members either. You know what? I did it by myself. I made my own band through myself. It's a one-man band, and you have some fun. You put a tambourine on your toe, you put a guitar on your head, and you put a drum kit on your rib cage, and then you have, a great time.
And you party.
Yeah.
That was a really great motivational one because it's true and like you're successful and that was so.
I'm extremely successful.
This game is working out very well. Here's another one that we made up. This next one is my family was eaten by a pack of wolves.
Oh.
I know. You know what? Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You have a better story than anybody at the company Christmas party.
That's what I would say. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to put a positive spin on your family dying, especially in those kind of situations. But
you're
it is unique.
Yeah.
And it's gruesome, and it's a great tale to tell.
Yeah, especially if you saw it.
And if you like wolves, you fed these wolves. Like, this is a species that's been going.
Circle of life.
Yeah. They've been, on the verge of extinction. So now you fed them some nice, good juicy flesh.
Awesome. Okay, so I think that I'm getting the hang of it. Thank you for teaching me how to be This really is
welcome.
just a great start. Okay, guys, get your questions in the chat for this guy. We'll be right back with more Andrew WK and more Andrew WKs.
Yeah!
What does that mean? Stick around, find out. Party!
It's the John Friedman Internet Program on your World Wide Web. It's the John Friedman Internet Program on your World Wide Web.
Hi, I'm David Cross, and you're watching My Damn Channel live. Okay? That's all right? Is that one all right?
We're back. It's me. It's NWK. We're celebrating the 10th anniversary release of I Get Wet. Since your fans love to dress up like you from the iconic album cover, and you love this, you put up like a whole photo page on your website dedicated.
Yes, I'm very fond of folks because it's not so much that they look like me, I look like them. And sometimes they look more like me than I do. And that's how I learn how to look like myself.
Well, okay, we've got 2 fans here who want a chance to make it on your website. We're going to guide them. It's time for the Andrew WK makeover.
Hey!
We've got Dan over here.
Okay.
And Nate, of course. I'll be dressing up Nate, Andrew will be dressing up Dan. And when we're all done, why not turn this into a competition? You guys decide who is the most Andrew WK of our lookalikes, so vote in the chat. All right, let's go.
Okay, now...
All right, so let's start with...
This is a beautiful white pant.
You're going to put these on.
You can just put them over your pants, I think, to save time, right? I would rather you didn't... Yeah, okay. That's probably better
Andrew,
for
tell our
everybody.
audience about, like, how long does it... Well, they put their pants on.
How long does it take for me to get ready?
Yeah. In the morning, usually.
Between 5 seconds and 5 hours. Depends on the amount of diarrhea, depends on rashes and things like that.
I suppose you miss a lot of appointments with that window of time.
Yes, and I was late today for the same reason, due to diarrhea. So,
okay.
Oh, look at this. Holy cow,
Great.
that was quick.
You guys take
All right,
this
now
off.
we got
Boom.
a nice
Hair
headpiece
time.
here
This
for
is
you.
the essential, Nate. Now I
I'm
want...
gonna put it on, now you can help me here.
Oh, my ring is caught.
Guide it forward and back. Yeah.
Nate, I feel like this isn't an easy way to fuck this up, but I
feel
feel
like
you
cobwebs in your face.
might. Oh my gosh, you're already transforming.
Okay, you look good. Now let's tuck these in. Tuck those in.
Oh gosh, she's got all these insider tips.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think that you're doing great, Nate. I don't think you should tuck it in. Try and be different. Okay.
Get your hairline
This
set
isn't
here.
tucked in. Think you're looking
Does that
good?
hurt?
No.
Okay, I think.
Any burning?
Are you burning?
Yes.
Don't tell me if you are. I don't want to know. Okay, you guys. So you look great. We're not done. We do need the blood. So I'm gonna hit Nate in the face, and then you can hit Dan after I do Nate.
Wait. What? No, Beth. No.
Oh my.
No.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Let's just. You know what works for this is cherry pie. Do we have any cherry pies in the house?
Oh yeah. We always have cherry pie around. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Wow. I wasn't expecting you to have these so quickly.
Sure, no problem.
The fresh
I
baked.
get it. So we can use, this is way more delicious than real blood in your face.
Now this could hurt as well though because some of the very firm cherries, some of them do have pits in
All
there.
right, Nate, watch out for the pits, I guess. So you guys take these.
Go ahead.
Let's have them just get your faces in there. Let's give them 30 seconds to really get in there. So 30 seconds on the clock.
Don't be shy. You have the beard too, so you're already on the. Go.
Get in there.
Pie.
Get in there, Nate. I'll hold your hair back.
Go. What are you doing? Go. Do more things. Go.
Nate, you're really
Do more
getting
stuff
in
to your
there.
face. Mash your face.
How you doing,
Mash
Nate?
your face. Mash your face.
Get in
Mash
there.
your face.
Party, get your party face in there. I think you're doing it. I think you're doing it.
Put it on your shirt side.
You're really, Nate, you're doing it great. I'm very
Put it
proud
on your
of
shirt
you.
side. Put it on your shirt side. Put it on your shirt side. Put it on your shirt side. Tuck that thing in.
2,
The crust.
Okay, I just heard I think so.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
You know,
All right, you guys have got the look.
that's the party till you puke look, I think, actually.
Wow, you got the shit coached out of you, Dan. Okay, now that that's almost the final step. But now that you've eaten an entire pie in 30 seconds, we want you to really rock out. So for 10 seconds.
Yes. Thank you, Beth.
10 seconds, just really rock out, okay? Yeah, just
ready?
wipe it on him.
No, you know how to rock
Get
out.
up
You
there
gotta
and
punch and kick, slide
10
and
seconds on
shuffle.
the clock.
Punch and kick, slide
and starting
shuffle.
now.
Go.
Rock out. Nate, go for it. Do it. I think that was about a minute. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Oh, my
let
goodness.
us know who wore it best, Dan or Nate, who rocked out harder. I don't know. Let us know in the comments. We'll tally up the scores. And if you ever wanted to corner Andrew WK and ask him a really probing personal question,
Wait,
your
what?
time is now. Get your questions in the chat. He said he'd answer anything. We'll be answering them soon. Get right back. We'll be right back with our winner. Okay. Party.
This is napping with wigs. Wigs.
Oh my God. McMahon! You said no, he ain't playing.
Hey, Daddy. Hey, Daddy. I want to nap on you. Daddy. Oh! a chili con carne taco with carne asada. Guacamole.
Con salsa.
I was wondering if I could get a haircut, because I want to layer it like Jennifer Aniston, but I don't know if I... Well, listen, I know your girl might get mad, but this hair ain't real. This ain't a real weave. This ain't a real weave!
Big mayhem! You know what this party needs?
I'm not sure, miss.
Dancing. You got a ghetto blaster?
I got a boombox.
Same thing. Can't borrow it?
Oh, I don't know. I got my iPod in it.
Give me your goddamn music machine, Eugene.
Okay, we've added up the scores, and the winner of My Damn Channel's NWK Makeover is Dan.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Well done. Really, everyone who participated is a winner, except Nate, of course.
Wow.
Nate, I'm sorry, I didn't feel like I didn't push you hard enough, so I will next time. I will push you harder. Thanks, Dan. Okay, you guys, it's time to open up the phone lines connected to your keyboards. Andrew is here, and we're taking all your questions and your comments on whatever you want to talk about with him. Get in the chat and ask away. I'll start.
Okay.
So your concerts, like your fans get so intense. I've been to one.
My friends. I don't call them fans, they're friends.
Your friends. I
Yeah,
love that.
thank you
Okay,
very
so your
much.
friends get really intense. I've been to one. I'm scared easily of people that are going to hurt me. So
Yeah,
I
right.
was scared. Have you ever been scared at one of your concerts or like been
yes.
near death? Okay.
Yes, and actually just today there was a video from a show I played in London, a secret show at a venue called the Old Blue Last, which is really just a pub that has a stage upstairs. What scared me is I saw teeth on the floor,
Oh my
and
gosh.
blood was splattered, and some of it was mine. But when that adrenaline is rushing, you don't even know what's going on. So yeah, that was probably the most violent.
That is intense.
Yeah, it was fun though.
Were they your teeth or just some of your blood?
No, yeah, fortunately they were not my teeth.
Good.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, we have a comment from YouTube. Here we go. We're going into it. Possessed by a dinosaur. Wow. Andrew, how do you make your hair so beautiful? Is it the bird shit?
You know, that's a very good guess. It's not actually bird shit because despite
can't
all the
plan that.
pigeons, there's a lot of pigeons here. It's hard to muster up, and that it's my own shit. And I use that like a fertilizer, basically. There's a lot of nutrients in there. There's a lot of protein, a lot of oils, and I rub it through, and then just don't wash. Just don't wash. That's the main key.
It is. Your hair is beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, another comment from YouTube is from Orville Dockward. Orville D. Awkward is what it is. Andrew,
Orville.
are you going to the Candlelight Garden Saturday, right? If so, would you like me to make you a pony necklace? If so, which one?
Oh, of
Are
course.
you going?
Yeah. I'm a featured guest speaker at the Canterlot Gardens convention. It's a My Little Pony convention.
Is this the one in Strongsville?
Yes, it is in Strongsville, Ohio, this weekend. So if you're watching live, you still have a chance to buy a ticket to get to Ohio for this weekend. It's not just me; it's a whole bunch of amazing folks, and I would love a necklace. And if you're gonna make one, I'd like a Pinkie Pie because that's the pony.
That's the party pony, right?
That is the
Party!
partyest pony. Yay!
That's so cool. Okay, My Little Ponies I'm getting into. I know there's like phases of you're like, what? And then you're like, oh, I get it. And then you're like, I love it a lot.
Yeah, these are beautiful creatures, you know, first and foremost. They have 4 hooves, they have big, beautiful eyes, nice mane and tail. They trot, they gallop, they march, they canter, they do all kinds of stuff. And most of all, their attitude, especially Pinkie Pie, can benefit anybody.
How long were you into the show before you discovered Pinkie Pie? Or was it like because of Pinkie Pie?
Well, thank you very
The
much.
service.
Well, you know, I'd watched the show like many folks, the earlier My Little Pony show, which is My Little Pony, years ago.
Yeah.
But now there's, you know, Friendship is Magic. This is the new version of My Little Pony. If you ever watched the Powerpuff Girls, it's made by the same folks. It's a whole new generation of Pony Party Power. And you know what? It has blown my mind because this is I'd say like an unparalleled type of joy. And excuse me.
Crazy amount of joy happening.
Yeah, I have nothing more to say.
Is that what happened when you finish the sentence? Or when you're done with the thing?
No,
Yep.
yeah.
Your body's like, you're done.
My body's-
Next comment is from a man 692. What if Pinkie asked to be your pet?
You know, I would say Pinkie, I appreciate that. I'll take that as a big compliment. But Pinkie Pie, again, is a pink, beautiful pony, very fun-loving. I would like to be Pinkie's pet.
Oh, that's
I
a
would
great
like
twist.
To be, I would like to have a human be a pet for this horse, this pony, this small,
Yeah,
beautiful creature.
Let the animals do the
Yeah,
guidance for once, and let us just be petted.
Trading
and
places,
fed.
they call it.
Gosh, I like that idea. Okay, here's a comment from
thank you very
YouTube, which is
much.
from Cliff from NY to VA. How did you hook up with the guys from Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
That's a great question. Again, we're talking about Cartoon Network here, so Adult Swim. A wonderful man named Nick Wiedenfeld, who has worked at Adult Swim for a long time, has since gone on to do his own programming and his own production company called Friends Night, if I'm not mistaken.
Friends Night sounds like a party!
That's right! Oh!
Okay, so they have Friends Night.
Anyway, he approached me about doing something, and he said, you know, the guys at Aqua Teen would like to have you make a cameo appearance. I was so blown away because this is one of the greatest, and not in just like cartoons or TV shows or animations, it's one of the greatest things anyone's ever done, as far as I can tell. And they actually, you know, made me into an animated character, and we made a song called Party, 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 I Want to Have a Party. Party! So yeah, it was a dream come true.
Yeah, and for us too. Okay, here's a tweet. This is from Banana Aaron. Banana Aaron.
I know this man.
Wow, Aaron Morris, what would you do? What would you do first if you were 20 feet tall?
That's, I think, directed to you. Yeah,
First thing I would do is
20 feet tall.
I would bend over because I probably would have
10
to
feet.
bend over.
Then you'd be 10 feet. A little
Well, I
bit
mean, just I
close.
feel like if I was suddenly 20 feet tall, I'd be like, oh God.
Oh, right, because it's quite,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I happened to become 20 feet tall when I was outside, then I'd be like, I already felt so tall.
Yeah,
and
I
now
think you hope that it happens when you're...
I drink a lot because you could probably drink a ton before you get
High tolerance.
Huge.
That's
literally.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it,
cheers
like,
to that.
Absolutely. Party!
Party!
Oh my gosh, that was fun. Andrew, you inspired me to take it to the next level. So let's not just have an internet
God.
Q&A. When we get back, party! Andrew's gonna sing his. Oh.
Okay, so before I finish, I'll just delete your browsing history, which is a normal thing to do. Oh my God! This is disgusting! You, sir, are a news pervert. All right, you know what? We're gonna forget this ever happened. I'm just gonna, don't look at me. Don't ever look at me again. Here, just go. Just look at this. Don't pay me anything.
La 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 la.
Hi, I'm Kate Pride, and you're watching My Damn Channel Live.
It's turned on. Andrew's gonna sing your comments now. What is the story behind the album cover? So you ate pie for that album cover?
Yeah. It was a lot
Is
of
this cherry pie?
Yeah, it was cherry pie and a lot of it, and so
Yeah.
much that it came out my nose.
Gosh.
You know, so you inhale that pie quite
Oh.
quick, and you're gonna get a quick fix.
Okay, we have a tweet.
Okay.
Are you ready to?
I'm just trying to
read the tweet.
develop myself here.
Develop it. You're pretty developed.
I'm a
MWK.
very well developed young man.
All right. How many instruments do you play?
One.
No, you play a lot.
No, but I can't play bass that well. I play. Anyone can sit down in an instrument and play it, you know, except for flute, violin,
Yeah.
harmonica, cello.
I think you can play the
oboe.
harmonica even if you say you can't. You don't think that that's when you can fake?
No, you can. You can.
Yeah.
You can blow into it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You give it
I mean,
a.
but you can't really fake flute or clarinet. You're right, especially clarinet, the ones with the reeds, because you can't fake that.
Exactly. You can't
You
make
have to
that
know
tone.
how.
Yeah, but piano's easy. That's the one I chose because it's like it's
It's
just
not
buttons.
easy. Very good. Let's
thank you
have
very
you.
much.
Let's have you respond to a comment with that talent. Here's a tweet. This is from Kim Jong-il as fuck.
Oh Jesus.
Wow.
I
Would
know
you
this,
rather
I know
be-
this gentleman too.
Wow. You got a lot of friends.
I've seen you as well.
Would
sir.
you rather be roommates with Kanye West or Henry Rollins? Would you please give us the musical response to that?
Okay.
Kanye West or Henry Rollins?
I'd rather be roommates with Henry Rollins, but I'd take a date with Kanye West.
Wow.
Yeah, because you go back to your apartment like, oh, how was that date? Like, wow, man, Kanye's intense. He's weird.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like,
That's
Good.
totally
He can comfort you.
the right
Henry Rollins
situation.
is more comforting. Kanye's more like
once
whoa.
sporadically for a big experience, a big
like
story.
bow ties and stuff. Yeah.
Here's another comment from YouTube. Aaron Flutter Guy. Is there any way that cardigans can be party-rific? Party!
Now, do you want to sing this one?
I want.
Come on.
Yeah. Yes, they can. Right?
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Okay.
That
I
was
thought
good.
that really good.
Sometimes they're short, you know. That's okay.
They absolutely can. If
The
they have
answer is
stripes
yes,
or
they
polka
can.
dots, or if they don't quite match and just looks, I think that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Here's another comment from YouTube. This is from Natira Giggles. How does it feel to be the nicest guy in rock? Anyone ever try to make you fit the angry jerk image of rock? Oh, that's an interesting question.
Yes.
It could be a long song.
Yes. No, I'll keep it short.
I want a bridge.
Here. MTV sent me to North Carolina.
North Carolina.
MTV sent me to an all-black college.
Oh, no.
They wanted me to be a jerk
Oh.
and go crazy and insult the principal, the dean. I said no, that would be mean.
Good for you.
Thank you very much.
Saying no to MTV when they
Well,
try
no,
to make you a jerk. When they're trying to turn you into a jerk.
You can see this show. It's called Crashing with Andrew WK. Look it up on YouTube. All the clips are there. Went to North Carolina Central University, and the backstory is that the producers of the show initially wanted me to be very mean to everybody there, and I said no.
Because they wanted to change your persona, or because they didn't get your persona?
They thought I was mean. Sometimes people think like rock musicians are going to be mean and all that. So
They didn't know that you're an angel.
yeah, I'm a beautiful angel.
Of rock. Okay, here's another comment from you too. This is from Tiny Ho Ho Ho. Andrew Brohoff.
Brohoof. Brohoof.
That's why I'm a girly girl.
Brohoof.
Woo!
Yeah.
Party!
Hey.
That was really good.
Oh,
Here's
thank
another comment from you too. I like when you do these this way. Jean Paula Scepter. Beth, let Andrew style your hair. And then his face.
Who's Andrew?
Will you do it since Andrew is not here?
Well,
But musically.
I can tell
I'll
you,
play.
folks.
Oh, yeah.
It's very soft. Yeah, play.
It's soft.
Play. It's very soft.
Thanks. I watched it. I know that's a tip you said not to do.
Yeah,
Now I
don't-
know. Now I know.
Don't do that again.
Gosh. Now I didn't know
those oils
before.
in.
Here's another tweet from YouTube, and that is, or no, it's a tweet from, this is from Blue Gray 11.
Yeah.
Your dad taught me property law, our coolest professor by far. How did
Okay.
he influence your music? You with music?
My father is a very kind man. You know, just the other night I was telling him about the bed bugs and stuff, and he was saying like, you got to stay strong and you gotta. Can I be honest? He said, Andrew, this is really what he said.
What did he say? Can you tell us what he said?
Andrew, you should walk around town with a shit-eating grin on your face. I said, Dad, are you really serious? He said, yes. And that's the case. Walk around all of New York City with a shit-eating grin on your face. 'Cause you've made it. And that's the case.
Woo! That was amazing. I love your dad.
Yeah. No, he's a great guy, and every now and then, he gives me a great piece of advice.
That's a good one.
So he said, just keep a shit-eating grin on your face. I said, okay, does that mean you actually have to eat shit? He's like, no, it's a colloquial, that's like a saying. I was like, Dad, I'm joking.
Love the yeah. I have a lot of friends who went to Michigan Law School too, and also loved your dad. He was like their favorite professor.
He really is an entertainer who happened to be
Super smart guy.
teaching.
That
Yeah,
does
like
law.
very smart. Yeah.
Okay, here's another tweet from you. I keep saying that.
Marshall
McCorkle. What mantras do you chant yourself all day long?
Party hard, 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 party hard,
Oh my gosh. That is been exhausted. You must be so tired when you go to bed. If you're, well, do you ever go? How can you go to bed when that is playing in your head?
I actually did go to bed like this about 4 days ago. That's when I got the bed bugs.
Oh.
No, and that's the problem.
That's
If
what
I
you
had
get.
not gone to bed, then I never would have gotten these bed bugs.
Man, it's a lesson. It's a lesson for all you guys. And I know that you guys didn't forget that I mentioned a very special video premiere. I didn't forget either. I was just waiting for God, memory. We know. Party hard instead.
It's
Party
not a
hard
word.
instead.
Yeah.
Party! Okay, so I didn't forget that I promised that video. I just wanted to wait for the keyboard. Andrew is going to help me give it introduction it deserves. Is that okay? I just would like you to play some like highly anticipatory music, and I'm going to tell you all about this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very excited to bring to you a My Damn Channel original video premiere. The season finale, Save the Supers. Guest starring the amazing Seth Green. This is the Super Force versus the End. Play it!
Last time on Save the Supers, Fleetfoot ordered a really big party. Merman was wasted. The General arrived. The party was gold nugget. Night-Night distracted the General. Morphman and Merman made up. But then the General was a giant dick and pulled the Superforce funding. What will happen next? I can hardly wait.
Yeah, Superforce HQ. Yeah, I love it here, right? It's gonna be a Denny's dance, man. Oh, hey, Morphman. Hey, buddy. How's it going, face? You're here to celebrate with us, right? No, he's here to celebrate at us, everybody.
Whoa.
Huh?
Take it easy, Hemingway. You're drunk.
It's done. It's done. The Superforce is over. We're just kaput. We're Kaputsville. It's a place, and we're there. You're out of a job. You're out of a job. He's got a job. He's with the Team Douche Ventures now, you know that? Well, oh, really? You won't even morph into a human being? To talk to your friend? Wow. You're dead to me. You're dead to me!
You're all dead to us! Yo, yo, yo! We are not just your super fat DJs, we are also your super fat villains! Yes! Now the world will soon know the power of DJ Death! DJ Death? Featuring Destiny Child! Yes, that's right, Superforce. What you're hearing is ultrasonic radionucleic beams interfering with your superpowers on the molecular level. Science! Y'all may be wondering about our master plan. I believe it's proper supervillain protocol to discuss it in detail. World! We started small, of course, working parties and proms, and even slaughtering a few bar mitzvahs.
Mazel tov! Use your laser eyes on that ass!
I can't! I'm feeling horrible sensations in my body.
Oh, you mean pain? Did you hook up with Rascal, you ass?
We only did missionary. That's the one over the chair, right? Now, we're going to defunctify the Super Force. Villainous extended laughter.
Fear not, General. This cocoon is impenetrable. Nothing gets in, and nothing gets out.
Including cell phone signals, apparently.
Nothing gets in. Not even oxygen.
What?
Snickers?
No, thank you.
usually save the day. This time it was Merman. What happened?
Yeah, I threw him one. I just his girlfriend.
You look familiar to me.
I'm the world's fastest man.
Oh, no, I remember now. You're the speed demon.
Don't you mess this up for me, man. These people don't know Watch your stuff.
You used to be my homie.
Sorry about tonight.
Yeah.
Call me later.
Yeah, totally. Nope, not a chance. Bye.
He was weak.
Whatevs. I'm done with relationships for at least 200 years.
Well done, Merman. Morphman told me about everything that happened while I was in the night cocoon, which was a rather strange experience, to be honest.
Oh, this plate is dirty. I'll get you another.
But you all saved my life, and Hammer Strike will take these events into consideration.
So the Superforce...
We'll be in touch. As you were. Ow!
Ah.
Ow.
Ow.
Push.
Push.
That's it, Bessie.
Push.
Yes.
Welcome to the world, Super Baby. I think I'll call you Reginald.
Ew, that robot just barfed.
What, you thought I'd be left out of the NWK fun?
You look fantastic.
Thank you. I mean, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks to NWK for being here. Go buy the 10th anniversary edition of I Get Wet. Andrew, where can people find you? So Strongsville this weekend, and what else is happening? Just go to your website?
Yeah, go to andrewwk.com. That's ANDREWWK.com or www.andrewwk.com.
Got that?
Yeah.
Congratulations on the album and all the success.
Thank
and you
you
guys,
very much.
I'll see you all tomorrow. Subscribe and...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're my favorite.
Cheery pie.